All right, welcome back to Pharmacist on Call. Your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world. Your doctors are busy, your pharmacists are busy. They don't have time. For this hour, I do. So call in with those questions and those comments. Y'all, I cannot believe I've been doing this nearly 10 years, and I've never gotten the first two segments without a phone call. Here we are with our first caller, and we've got Patricia. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes, hello. Thank you for taking my call. I have two quick questions. One regarding your weight loss product that was recommended, the Garcinia Cambogia.
Yes, ma'am.
And most of the weight loss products I've taken in the past, even those that work well, have a strong caffeine element. So I need one without the jitters. And I was wondering if the Garcinia Cambogia, you know, if it will keep me up at night or if it has that caffeine element in it. And the other one is regarding the postmenopausal recommendation for the Lydia Pinkham. I've been on the estradiol patch for too long, over 10 years. I wanted an alternative. So I wanted to know, you know, your recommendation on that. Because when I've tried to come off the patch before and taken some of the over-counter postmenopausal pills, they don't really help with the symptoms. They decrease them. They're not as intense, but I need something stronger. So those are the two issues that I have with the weight loss and the postmenopausal.
Okay, good question, Patricia. So hang on, because I may have some follow-up questions for you here. All right, so to answer your first question, no, Garcinia Cambogia does not have any caffeine. It has no stimulant products in it, and that's why I recommend it so heavily, because so many products have stimulants in them, which push up your blood pressure and all that. This one does not. It's straight, so it doesn't do it by ramping up your metabolism. It does it by blocking your fat production, but also pushing up your serotonin so you don't eat as much. So it doesn't do it by making you sweat and do all of that. So it's a very mild, but it's noticeable mentally, because you'll feel much better because you got that serotonin kicking in. So you should not have any jitters with this.
Okay,
no,
thank
you won't
you.
have any jitters. Yeah, so zero caffeine. With regards to the Lydia Pinkham,
yes.
What types of products did you try? Were they singular products like cohosh by itself? Or?
Yes, I tried the black cohosh and the vitamin E and the over-the-counter Estroven and Primrose, all of those, and they decrease the flashes and the night sweats and the headache, but they don't take them away. And so in a few days I'm right back on the patch, which I think I've been on it too long. So I think the recommendation is not to be on those patches for as long as I have. So I'm just looking for something that I can use and still not have to deal with the night sweats and the headaches.
I would say that our patients do really well with Lydia Pinkham. We sell quite a bit of it. I say give it a shot. Now, this is a combination product, so it's not like a one ingredient thing. This thing has probably eight or so different ingredients in it, including the vitamin E and all that, to make sure you get what you need. But in terms of getting rid of those symptoms, my patients say it works pretty well doing that. So I say give it the same shot that you did the other products, you know, and then just see how close it comes to the estradiol. You may have to tweak the dose of Lydia Pinkham to get what you need. So I'd say it's worth a shot.
Okay, thank you. That would be great. Thank you so much. Those were the two questions I have, and thanks for all of your help and information for the community regarding health.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye. Paulette, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Hello, I'm over here.
Yes, ma'am.
I have muscle spasm real bad in my right leg at night.
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard to, and I have to get up and sit up. If I lay down, it moves on up into my thigh and makes it cramp, you know.
Are you on cholesterol medication or fluid pills?
No.
Okay. So you're not taking anything with statin or anything like hydrochlorothiazide, no medication like that, blood pressure medicine?
No.
Okay.
No, I take I take a high blood pressure pill, then I take a thyroid pill, then I take a acid reflux pill. That's it.
What is the name of the blood pressure pill that you take?
Oh, well, I don't even know the name. I come through the bottom of the trash. But it's a little white. It's a little white pill.
You know what it starts with? It starts with an A or an H?
I think it's all with an A. I think I'm not too sure.
Okay. But I would say I want you to know the name of your medications, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
It starts with an A.
It starts with a what, ma'am?
A. Okay, I'm gonna spell it to you.
Probably amlodipine.
Okay, it's AMLODI. I mean DIPN. INE.
Okay.
I don't know the name of it.
And that's okay. Yeah, that's amlodipine. And so I don't think that's the cause. You may just be having cramps. And so what I would suggest for that is you probably need to take some magnesium and some potassium. So just get those. You could take those over the counter, and that should stop those cramps, especially if you're saying they're happening at nighttime.
Yeah, because it don't happen in the daytime, only at nighttime when it happens.
Yeah.
Not get ready to go to bed.
Yeah, get you some potassium and something called magnesium oxide. And I would take those too. So magnesium oxide, about 400 milligrams. You can take that right before you go to bed. And then take you some potassium tablets, or you can do orange juice or banana.
Oh, orange juice.
Or banana.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we have a Facebook viewer. I want to get to her call first. Yolanda Hyman, hyphen Hood, homegirl I grew up with. So she has a question about neuropathy. Now, we touched on this. Now, I did mention that the hemp oil, Yolanda, is pretty good for neuropathy. I've seen it work very well, and I've said years ago that whoever comes up with a solution for neuropathy is going to be rich. In addition to hemp, for those of you who are suffering from neuropathy, I recommend you take B12. We found that people who suffer from neuropathy have low B12 levels, so I want you to supplement with B12, not cyanocobalamin, but methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is a naturally occurring form of B12 that's in milk, fish, your dairy products. The cyanocobalamin is more so manufactured, but methylcobalamin, which is more absorbable, will go a long way. So you can take about maybe, I say about 1,000 micrograms of that a day. So B12 and hemp oil, Yolanda, should help you deal with neuropathy. Coincidentally, those of you who are diabetics and you're suffering from neuropathy, the drug metformin tends to knock down your B12 levels and probably aggravates the neuropathy. So if you are on metformin, I would suggest that you supplement with vitamin B12 in the form of methylcobalamin. All right, so it looks like we got another call here. Lisa, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes, Dr. Pruitt.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Lisa. I spoke to you before.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the one came find your store, and I'm looking, and I had got a bottle of Lidopinkit. Well, I want to try your diet pill. I want to know more about it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a natural form, a natural weight loss pill, and I'm not sure if you heard the whole spiel I gave. I don't want to necessarily repeat all that, but it blocks your body from making fat, and it also keeps you in a good mood so that you don't overeat. That's pretty much how it works. But it won't raise your blood pressure.
Is it expensive?
No, ma'am. Good question. This is $19.99.
Okay.
Yeah. So you take 2 pills every morning on an empty stomach, and it pretty much just takes care of your appetite throughout the day, picks up your mood throughout the day, and then blocks your body from turning your food into fat overnight.
Well, I'm going to try to find you my best tomorrow.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Old Hickory. But see, I have been calling you. I go to Dr. Jackson Pharmacy down here, but he don't carry a lot of stuff you carry. And I know you said you had me a bottle of pink. I never picked it up for you. And I was wondering about your CBD oil.
Okay.
'Cause I was taking the gummies, and the gummy make my heart beat fast and make my chest tight.
Okay, I don't know what kind of gummies are. Where were you getting those from? Oh, Delta 8? Oh, yeah, that may not be for you.
Pharmacist.
Yeah, you got to be careful where you get it, too. No gas station hemp, y'all.
Well, I don't take them anymore because after it made my chest tight, my heart beat like that. I got scared.
Okay. Okay. But look, if you can't get to us, do you have a smartphone? Then just hit search and put Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, and it will give you directions to us.
Okay, I'm gonna be out that way anyway because I'm coming off of Jefferson tomorrow.
Yeah, then you just
So
make a
I'm
left
gonna
after you
find
get over the bridge. Yeah, you're going to find us.
Okay.
All right, thank you,
you
ma'am.
so much.
All
I
right.
watch you every week.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All righty, bye-bye. Denise, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Hi, I'm just want to know about that hemp oil. I have arthritis, and what can I take? I saw you just talking about that.
Yes, ma'am. I would recommend this then for your inflammation, especially if it's all over. If it's one place, you could use our cream.
It's just in my knee,
In your knees?
in my left leg. They found I had arthritis in my left leg.
Yeah. So then you can use the hemp oil, put a dropper full up under your tongue, let it sit there for 1 minute, and then you swallow the rest, and it's in your bloodstream in that 1 minute, and you'll
How
feel
much
the
is that?
relief. This size is 40, but we have a smaller bottle for people who just want to try it out, which is $20. This is our 250 milligram, then our extra strength is 79.
I'm doing your beet juice, and it's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, best stuff
Thank
going.
you so much. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye. Let's see. Jackie, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes. I was trying to call to ask you, I've been dealing with cellulitis for 4 months, and I'm not able to get rid of it. I've been in the hospital twice, and I have had every antibiotic they could give me, and I still cannot get rid of this cellulitis.
Where is
And
it?
it's in my arm. It's in my arm right now, and in my foot. Well, I can't hardly walk.
All right, so this is what I want you to do. Are you on any blood thinners?
No, sir, I'm not. I'm on blood pressure medicine, but not blood thinners.
Okay. Did they give you Cipro for your cellulitis? Ciprofloxacin?
They gave me they done gave me so many different kind of antibiotics. They gave me some. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days, and then I had to go to Vanderbilt, stay 3 more days, and they gave me the strongest antibiotics. And then they gave me Sufflex. They gave me that Oxycontin or whatever that name is, but they done gave me like 3 different ones, like to come home with.
All right, so let me give you a testimony about cellulitis. So I was looking, before I opened my Napier pharmacy, I was looking out in South Nashville, went to this old abandoned building, got bit by a brown recluse or whatever. Felt like a darn lion bit me. So I had swollen up so bad that I did have cellulitis, went to the ER, and they gave me antibiotics. And I didn't try it. I said, you know what, let me see if I can solve this on my own. So the way that I got rid of cellulitis, I took 2 teaspoons of black seed oil a day and rubbed that area in black seed oil, and it was gone in about 2 or 3 days. So I would suggest you stop by the pharmacy, get some black seed oil, and you're going to take 2 teaspoons. In fact, you can go and take 2 teaspoons twice a day, since it sounds like you're severe. And then rub that area, and it's going to take, if it's itching and burning, it's going to take away that discomfort almost immediately. And then you can rub it on there twice a day too. So you get an 8-ounce bottle. It's going to run you about maybe about $30, but it will be well worth it, and you'll get rid of the cellulitis.
I'll check tomorrow to get it, because right now I'm like, and my arm is in pain. It's done flared up on my arm, so it's like, and it feel like a fever when I catch it. So it gets really hot in the area where it's getting ready to start at.
Yeah, black seed oil will fix that.
Okay, I'll be there tomorrow to get it, and I appreciate that.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, bye-bye. Are y'all coming in with these good questions today? All right, let's see who we got here. Tim, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May I help you? Hello, Tim?
Hello?
Yes, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May I help you?
Yes, I'm calling in about my blood pressure and cholesterol medicine.
Okay, what's your question?
All right, is there anything I can take that's more natural than just the pills for, my blood pressure and my cholesterol?
What medications are you taking?
Currently, I've got the Lorstatin.
Sorry, okay.
And I've got the Allopine.
Okay, amlodipine, okay.
And then I've got the Avorstatin.
Torvastatin for your cholesterol. Are they controlling your blood pressure and your cholesterol?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay on them and stuff. I just, I'd really like to see if I can get anything that's real, natural.
Okay. All right, good question, because there are a lot of people who are thinking the same thing and have asked the same question. So, if you are out there, humans, and you are currently on medication, this is what I recommend you do, that you add beetroot juice to your current medication regimen, and I want you to give it time to perform so well that their doctors are going to say, you know what, Tim, I think it's time that we decrease the dose on your medicine. Tim, I think it's time we take one of your medications away. Tim, I think it's time we take both your blood pressure medicines away. Tim, now it's time to take your torvastatin away. So we want it to be your doctor's decision, but we want you to take this so that when they evaluate you, they can see that the beetroot juice is helping the blood pressure medication lower your blood pressure and your cholesterol. So this works on both.
Okay.
And then you'll also need to make sure you're hydrated too, Tim. So you'll need an appropriate amount of alkaline water to make sure that you're properly hydrated and your heart will not have to pump so hard to get that dry blood through your body. How much water are you drinking?
Right. I drink a lot of water throughout the day. I drink probably 3 or 4 bottles of water every day. So
okay.
When I'm working, and then there's another medicine that she had put me on was Metformin.
Metformin?
And, yeah, and I think that was for like the sugar or something.
It was. Well, guess what? This works for that too. So if you add this, you're going to do a capful once a day. And when you go see the doctor, your A1C is going to go down, your blood pressure is going to be down, and your cholesterol is going to be down.
On the beetroot juice, right?
But continue to take your medication, and we want your doctor to remove those drugs. And so once you do that, you will be on something all natural. You would still need to take this so that you have something dealing with all 3 conditions. You can't just stop and have nothing. You follow me?
Yeah, I got you. I understand. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I recommend.
And I won't put that into my regimen.
Okay.
Can I ask you one more question?
Well, I tell you what, hang on during the break because we're up on a commercial break right here. So if you can hang on, then we'll answer it when we come back.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so just hold your question there, Tim.
I'm on the trilogy for COPD.